What's up, Bam Bam? How you doing? I'm trying to share it out, but I'm not sure how to share it out. So it's okay. Maybe it'll kick up. What's up, Eric? How you doing? Rodney Raps, what's up? What's going on? You got the notification. Awesome, Josh. Sweet. I threw a cold train on. There's a cold bucket right here with the SD45s. SD45s are pulling the cold bucket. And then I'm still running that MR20 or 420R, sorry. It's a Canadian locomotive. So, not too bad. How's everybody doing? What are you guys up to? Anybody working on their layouts, or is everybody still at work? What's up, Gordon? How you doing? I figure maybe everybody's still at work. I am running the steam, the little steamer, and I changed the cars. I'm running the little 060 steamer with New York City boxcar and then some logging cars. I needed a buffer car, and that's the buffer car. Back in the day, they wouldn't have cared. They would have just hooked it up. Just chilling at home watching TV. Awesome. Then I got the little Denver model train running over here. But the SD45s, I'm pushing them because we just had a bunch come in, and they're Broadway limited. So I'm trying to move some of those SD45s. That's a Rapido. That's a beautiful locomotive. That Rapido is a beautiful, beautiful locomotive. Welcome in, guys. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody had a good day. Like I said, SD45s are a big push right now because we got a bunch in, and they are gorgeous locomotives. They're Broadway limiteds. Trying to move quite a few of those. Yes, I'm feeling better. My body still aches. Tomorrow I got to go to work, and Thursday I got to finish up my month, and then I'm off. I'm off for the weekend. We had plans of going to Train Fest, but I got some personal reasons that we're not going to go. We're not going to make it there, and I've talked to a few friends. They understand what's going on, so kind of left it at that. These SD45s are freaking awesome. Those are Broadways. We actually have those two in stock. They're really nice engines. But yeah, the cold buckets hadn't been out in a while, so I figured I better run it. Cold and rainy there, North Carolina. Yeah, you know what? It's been cold and kind of rainy here, but not horrible. So, but it has been cooler. Definitely getting into the fall season. So. Ooh. I'll have to get some smoke fluid in that little steamer. Hot there? It's always hot in Louisiana. Hell, even in the middle of dead winter, you're what, 70 degrees? I don't even think you get into the 50s till you get into December, January, right? You got a Fred on the end of this one. You know what Fred stands for, right? Fucking rear end device. What's up, Roble? Yeah, Louisiana doesn't get cold till December, and that's only 50 degrees. There's that little steamer. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Going to rain there. It's been raining here off and on. Last night it rained quite a bit. I'm trying to change out cars. So I'm trying to change out cars in here, but man, all the cars I have in here, I want to run them. They're all fun to run, but I need to get some more cars on and change some out. I need to get these box cars off right now, but these are you guys are interested in the home shop cars. We got tons of home shop cars in stock. So if you're looking for any of these, like the Georgia, Southridge, any of those, all you got to do is go check out the store. There's tons of those home shop cars in there. These are cool, these camp cars. NS. Those are Conrail. Yeah, we have auto racks. Yeah, the cold drag's pretty nice. That one's pretty nice. We have a lot of auto racks, and right now there's a deal. It's a mystery sale. So on the mystery sale, you can put it in your cart, and that's when you get your discounts. But there's Ferromax, CN, there's BNSF. These are the Intermountain CSX. We got the BNSF in the red and the BNSF in the black right there. And then we have the home shop auto racks right there. Ohio Southern auto rack, Virginian. All these are home shops. So if you're looking for home shops, we got them. And if you go put it in your cart, the discounts hit. There's really cool discounts for anything you buy. So once you put it in your cart, that's the mystery of it, right? You put it in your cart and there's a mystery. That's why it's called the Spooktacular sale that Annie put up. We even got MKTs right here. These are in. These are SD40s. These are Intermountain. There's also an Iowa, Chicago, and Eastern right there. Quite a few. A lot of engines, SD45s especially. So, a lot of pre-owned right there. Lots of pre-owned. So, and lots of rolling stock. We've moved quite a bit of rolling stock. You can see where I haven't filled it in. I'm waiting on stuff to come in. We did place an order. We got more stuff coming in. So whenever you guys get around to it and you want to find something, Christmas is coming up. You never know. You might want to buy something for somebody. We got tons of stuff. So there's that little Pennsylvania. So if you're looking for anything like that, just check us out. And if you need something, we can order it. Turntables we don't keep in stock, but we can get them pretty quick. For those of you that wanted the ESU sound decoders, those are coming this week. So we should have them, and we should be able to send you out a message that they're in. Y'all think of me for Christmas, Eric says. The Sioux. Chad, you got a box coming here pretty soon. That Sioux's gonna look good at the diorama there with the scrap in it. That'll look pretty cool. Yeah, the thing about you're on YouTube now, Edward. I'm on YouTube. I'm on TikTok, but I'm gonna try and do more YouTubes just because TikTok's been real stupid about giving me restrictions about talking about Denver trains. I don't think that I should get a restriction. Nobody should get a restriction. None of us that sell stuff on TikTok should get restrictions. I think it's horseshit on TikTok's part, but that's fine. That's their loss when it comes to it. I'll still post videos over there and keep that going, and I might go live here and there in the evenings, but I figure this is my day off. I'll get on YouTube and go live, and it ain't too bad. The only thing is I got to keep clicking the button to see what people are saying, but that's okay. That doesn't bother me too bad. I did join Clapper. I joined Clapper, so go find me on Clapper. Bigboystraintoys. I think the Cajun Junction's on there too. There's probably a few more gonna go over there and try it too. So this looks lovely. Well, thank you, Michael. This is the craziness of what I'm doing here. I did have there's something. Where'd I put them? I might have put them here. Yeah, right here. These two cars I'm gonna put in the store. But if somebody's interested in them, you could tell me if you're interested in them. But I'm gonna sell these two cars. There's a UP gondola, and then there's this Illinois terminal. So if you're interested, they're $15 a piece. 15 bucks a piece. Reach out to the store at Annie. You can pay through PayPal or even Cash App. $15 a piece for those. I'm trying to get rid of them. I've got way more stuff to get rid of too. I just haven't put it out there. Bob, what's going on? Dave's Trains, welcome in. Davis, what's going on? Yeah, so those are 15 a piece for those. I've got a couple more in here that I'm gonna get rid of, that I'm gonna start tossing. Here's another one. Here's another one. Just reach out to me. 15 bucks a piece. I'm gonna keep putting them on there too. I'm gonna keep putting stuff over there. This is a dummy. These have nothing in them. They're just dummies. They're just dummies, but they're heavy. They're Great Northern. I'm gonna get rid of those too. There's another one right here. This one's another dummy. They just had bad. I think they just. I don't know. There was something wrong with them that I just made them dummies and said to hell with it. Those are 20 a piece. The dummies. If anybody wants the dummies, like I said, just reach out to me on Messenger, whatever. Those are 20 a piece. They're dummies. Those are 15 each on the cars. And I'm gonna keep adding stuff. I'm just grabbing stuff out of here because I've got way too many cars, and I need to get rid of some. So maybe you guys can help me get rid of some. They're all good runners. They all got metal wheels, Katy couplers. I can say dummy on YouTube. Yes, I can say dummy engines. But I've got all kinds of. See, I've got another gondola right there, rail gun. Another rail gun right there. But if every time I look into these drawers, I usually just pick out a car here or there and I throw them out there. And I usually, if I don't want it, I get rid of it. It's usually the way it goes. That's what I do. I look through the drawers. I see something I want to get rid of. I get rid of them. It doesn't always work out that way. Sometimes I look at them and I'm like, I don't know if I want to get rid of it yet. I don't know if I want to do that. Shit happens. Let me look here. I keep looking through drawers. The drawers came from Amazon. You can find them on Amazon. These are pretty nice drawers too. A lot of cool storage. Storage is awesome. The storage for these, you can put about 25 cars in each drawer. Well, at least 15 to 16 cars, depending on the length. Michigan Central car. Those are all my box cars. Those I just took off the layout. Those are more of my big cars. Oh no, I keep adding shit over here, so. Yeah, they're on wheels, Davis. You can get them right off of Amazon. I can't remember the name of them, but you can get them right off of Amazon. Let me see if I can. Give me 1 second here. Let me turn you this way. Let me see if I can find them real quick, and I'll show you guys what they are. I thought at one time I had them on my they're right here. That's what they are right there. You see that? They're like a file cabinet type drawer. Wheels. There's a 7 drawer and a 5 drawer. I got 7s and 5s in here. The 7s are awesome because you can put a hell of a lot more in them, but that's what they are right there. If you're looking for them, and you can get them in white and black. So that's what they are. Got a screenshot. There you go. Order them. What's up? Oh, sweet. I'm live on YouTube. No, you're good. Call me back in a little bit. Bye. That was my daughter. That was my daughter calling me. Live chat. I got to keep pushing that button. Yeah, the 7 drawers are nice. I mean, here's a 7 drawer. I'll show you the 7 drawer. Annie has 2 of those. See, they fit real nice underneath your layout. If you're 36 inches, it'll fit right up underneath real tight. See that? And I mean, look at the storage. Tons of storage in them. And they also sell this one. This is a nice roller cart with the top on it. She found these on Amazon too. So if you just put in drawers, cabinet drawers, those are plastic. These are a wood. It's a pressed wood, but it still works. These are 7, 5 drawer down there. And then, like I said, there's this one. This one's pretty cool because she keeps all kinds of shit in these, see? They got the bigger drawers for storage of you could put anything, and you could roll that around. The other cart that's really cool to have on around your layout, we're going to go back here to the dungeon. Watch this. I'll show you another one that's really cool for like your scenery stuff. This is going back here in the hood here. We're going in the hood. This is under my stairs. I'm taking you under my stairs. But these little carts right here, this little cart, see that? That little cart works great for scenery. You can get these at Hobby Lobby. But we put all our scenery stuff and pens in these little holders. All the shit that you would need for scenery. You can run them out on that cart and run them around your layout, and then you don't have to store it anywhere else, you know what I mean? Those carts are really nice to have all your scenery stuff. So that's another one that's on there too. Yeah, these drawers are nice. I've got 2 of the 7 drawer on that side. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 5 drawer. And he's got 2 of the 7 drawer. So they work great, man. You guys need them for your stuff. They work really great. So if you're looking for them, go for it. Get them because they're worth it. You got to put them together. That's the only bad part of it. But other than that, it's pretty cool. Let me see if I can find some more cars to throw in here. Let's go look through these drawers. I'm going to look through the drawers here. I pulled a bunch out of here the other day. And somebody grabbed them. I think it was Broke. Broke ran off with a bunch of them. Broke ran off with a shit ton of them. Shit ton of cars. You got a pretty damn good deal out of it too. Tankers, more gondolas. These are my big boy cars. Those are what I pull behind the big boy whenever I feel like putting them all on there. Georgia. Mac Milling Buildings Industrial. I don't know about that one yet. I don't know. I keep going back and forth on shit. Now these are pig cars. You guys ever seen the pig cars from Tyco? Those are pig cars. They got like two layers in them, but those are for hauling pigs. Those are kind of cool. Those are all my cattle cars. I don't know. I'm gonna have to dig through my drawers and get rid of a bunch of shit. Can you use them for O scale or not? Nah, those won't fit O scale. They're not wide enough. Now, I'm sure they make one and you'd have to look at the measurements of it, but they are a cool idea because they work great for N and HO, but O scale, I don't know. You'd have to look and see what the measurements are. Dexter, welcome in. So this is Big Boys Train Toys. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Clapper. I just joined Clapper. Where else? Instagram. We own Denver Model Trains. DenverModelTrains.com, DenverTrains.com. If you're looking to buy trains, looking to get into the hobby, reach out to us. We've got very fair prices. We try to treat people with the utmost respect that we can. And we try to make things right if something goes wrong. That's just the way we do things. You have a layout also. That's sweet. The height difference, so probably about 6 inches, Bob, because 36 inches to the top, probably 4 inches here, probably about 5 or 6 inches at the most. I can tell you, I can grab a tape measure, Bob. Here, let me grab a tape. Tape measure right here. So from the floor to there, 25 inches, 25 and a quarter. And then the 7 drawer, let's go see, man. I would think it's only 5 or 6 inches difference, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. My wife tells me that shit all the time. From the floor, yeah, 34 inches. So yeah. Well, 30, yeah, right at 34 inches. So the 7 is 34, 25, yeah, not too far off. So, is Jimmy in there? Jimmy's over there. Most expensive engine I have, probably, I'm gonna go with this one right here. The Blue Goose. And then the second most is this one, cab forward, Southern Pacific. And then, of course, the Big Boys, Challengers. So these are probably my most expensive engines, but the most expensive is that Blue Goose. And this one wasn't that cheap either, I guess. None of these damn steam engines are that cheap, but that's probably the most expensive. This one's the second most. Can't really find that one either. They're not out there. You can't really find that one at all. That forward daylight, yeah, everybody wants that daylight. I found that in a shop. No problem, Bob. I found that in a shop, and April Fool's is right. Eric screwed with me on that train. I found that at a shop for, I'll tell you, I paid $750 for that son of a gun. It was pretty crazy. It was crazy. That's what I paid for it, though. I ain't lying to you. There's the SD45s if you're interested in them. Yeah, I knew you got that cab forward. What's up, Anthony? Anthony, you need to reset that engine, by the way, before I forget to tell you. You need to reset it. And if not, we'll have to get together sometime and see what we can do with it. There's a Penzi right there. B6B 060. That's a cool little engine. Need to get some smoke in it though. Let me get some smoke fluid in it before I run out completely. It'll start smoking here in a minute. I put some popcorn. It'll start popping popcorn here in a little bit. That's what it'll do. For the movie, we were playing Delirious earlier, I think. But I don't know what's playing now. There it is. Look, started smoking. Look at that thing. They smoke great. Those little B6Bs. Look at that thing. There's a fire. It's a fire. Nancy, my girl. Nancy in here? What's up, Nancy? No chuff noise. Okay, get a hold of Broke, because he just had an issue with one of his in the chuff, and he did something to it. I can't remember. Might be an adjustment you might have to do. I don't know. I'm not sure, Anthony, but we can always look at it and get it taken care of. Yeah, that does smoke, Davis. That little Pennsylvania, we got one of those left in the store. It's a B6B Penzi, and it is a 060. Look at that thing. It puffs the smoke, man. Look at that. We got one left, and it's really freaking nice. And I know we can get more, like I said. We can always get more, right? But we only keep a couple of things at a time. We're small fries. We're not big, but there's one right there. It's got your name written all over it, Davis, right there. PRR. Need to fix my HO big boy. What's wrong with your big boy there? Matthew, what's going on, buddy? And there's a Berkshire right there. Santa Fe Berkshire. Anybody's interested in a Berkshire. And I can always show you some of these. This is the last V&O engine out there that I know of. Rapido. Here's a bunch of mine that came out of my store, out of my collection. These are out of my collection. There's another Canadian Pacific upstairs. She's getting ready to put it in the store. Yeah, the Berkshires are cool. We got shark noses. We got DNRGWs, ATSF GP30s. We got 280 consolidations, GP35s. We've got SD40s in the stealth versions. SD45s, tons of SD45s right here. We got lots of die-cast, if you're interested in die-cast. Lots of parts and pieces that you might need, couplers, anything you need for your engines, anything. We're getting a ton of this stuff in here in the next, probably in the next couple, 3 days, or by next week. I should have the golden spike, and I'll have the lights back in, the white ones that keep running out. We keep running out of the white. You can use these on the locomotives. See how small they are? See how tiny those are? These work great for locomotives. So we have red, yellow, and green in here, but we'll have the white ones next week. So if you're looking for anything like that, tons of stuff in here, guys. Tons of stuff. Lots of rolling stock. Spooktacular sales going on. Please go check it out. You'll find your discounts. Once you put in your cart, it'll give you a discount right there, denvertrains.com. So if you're looking for anything train related, check out our store. And it's tender, it's DCC. Is it a BLI? Or is it a Broadway? Yeah, it's a Broadway Limited. You can usually, listen guys, you can usually go to Broadway Limited and go to support, send them a video and an email, show them what it's doing, and they'll tell you exactly what it's doing, and they'll offer for you to send it in and get it fixed, or they'll offer you ways to fix it, like give you a CV to change or something. They are very good in the support side. I swear, they always have helped me very well. Yes, I did, Eric. I did. I said Denver Model Trains, denvertrains.com. Woo, 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 woo. I'm excited. I can say that shit on YouTube. Can't say it on TikTok. Get my hand slapped. $20 a piece for the dummies. $15 a piece for the Gons. Those two have loads in them. This one doesn't. And I'll find some more cars to throw out there. I got plenty more to go through. Thomas is in the store, but not on my layout. We ran Thomas one time on the layout. He got chased by a big boy, burned the wires right off of him. And that ain't a lie. That's a true story. That is a true story. You can even ask the guy. He's in here. Eric's in here. But we do have Thomas. If you want to buy Thomas, Thomas comes with track and everything. Right there. Thomas the train right there with Annie and I think it's Claire. Clarabelle? Yeah, Annie and Clarabelle. Comes with track and a controller and everything. So yeah, we have a store, denvertrains.com. Check us out. There's probably a discount on Thomas right now. If you go to the website and you punch in something into your cart there, it'll give you a discount. That's why it's called the Mystery Spooktacular Sale. Hey Kev, what's going on? How you doing? So yeah, if you go put in your cart, live locked up on me. So if you put in your cart, that's when it'll give you your discounts. So all you gotta do is go build a cart, and it'll give you your discounts as you're putting stuff in there, and you'll get a discount on different things. That one there's $30. That's a dummy. That one there's $50. It's DCC ready. It's already been converted. It's got the wiring in it. This one is a Genesis that had some issues. It's got some different handrails on the back. It got patched up. But that one there, that one's $60. No, but we can get that, Thomas the engine. We can get that stuff. That one there's $75. It needs a backlight. It needs a little work, but it's DCC. And then these two here, one of them is 1 1/4. It's DCC and sound. The other one's DC. It's only 70. So 1 1/4 and 70 for that. If you're interested in any of those, I'm just trying to clear out some engines. Yeah, we can get different Thomas stuff. No idea how YouTube works. Well, you just hit the live button and then hit the one that says not for kids. Because if you do it for kids, I think it limits you to just kids. Which we're all a bunch of damn kids anyway, right? But I had to put not for kids, just in case I cuss. It is very different on here. I have to keep pushing the button in the corner to see what you guys are saying. And sometimes it'll pop up when somebody says something and I can read it that way. So I can keep up pretty good that way. But other than that, it ain't too bad. I think it's one of those things where we just all see, like Davis Trains, it just popped up with the emojis. I mean, it'll pop up where I see it, but sometimes I click it just to see. You're still trying to figure it out? I just click it to see what people are saying if I miss something. Bam Bam just said what he said. I just read that. So, I mean, it does pop up. I wish it would keep it up the whole time, but it doesn't. Don't set it, then me and Carter get locked out? Okay. Because they're special. Matt's blue too. Robles blue. Probably because he's a moderator. Yeah, he's a managing moderator. That's why he's blue. I must have made him a moderator a long time ago. Yeah, he's a mod. So the blues are my mods. So you can't mess with the mods in blue. They come after you. That's what it is. I forgot all about the blue. That's why I said they're special. They special. Smurf Chad, there you go. Spirit of Colorado Railroad. I'm glad I'm not a Smurf, she says. Yes, Annie, you're a managing moderator. How official, correct. So that's what the blue means. We got it. We all got it done. Oh, Bob, he just got the last Sioux that I sent out. I don't have any Sioux. I just have a Sioux caboose that he wants. And the other Sioux that I have is right here. And I'm going to hold on to it for a while. That's the only Sioux that I have right there. It's an SD10 Rapido. I call it a Bandit. You going to put that on your resume? But yeah, that's the only Sioux that I own. And I think I own one more Sioux car. Let me show you what it is. I think it's right here. I think it's right here. Let's see if I can see it. Right here, maybe? No. Hold on. It's yellow. I know that much. I know I'm kind of dumb sometimes, but I know it's here. That ain't that one. Shit. Where is it? I have an old box car. I think it's right here. Is it this one? No, it ain't that one. Is it this one? Let's look for it. We'll find it. We got time, right? Union URTX? No. Sioux? No. Hold on. Maybe it's in the next drawer. No, it's not in the next drawer. Maybe it's up here. Anyway, it's a damn Sioux. I have this one. He ain't getting this one. That's the other Sioux that I have. What do you guys think of that one? Yeah, there are some Sioux on the website. I think that's all I have for Sioux. This one's going to cost somebody dearly to get that one because that's the only one I've ever seen like that. Yep, it's, you know why? It's a UP, Sacramento, California. That's why. That one will cost somebody dearly. That looks like a good trade. Yeah, that one's cool. It's a pickle car. That pickle car is really cool. Now, there is some Sioux back here. I thought there was a Sioux line box car, which was like old school. It's a box car, and it's a Sioux. Maybe, here it is. Check it out. That's what I have. I have one of these. These are for like the big boy to pull. These are pretty cool cars. So, if you're looking for Sioux, there's Sioux right there. Oh, I know. Chad owns everything Sioux. I thought there was Sioux in here, but maybe not anymore. I think those all sold. I used to have a Sioux. Chad might have got that from me too. I don't recall. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I think Chad did get my Sioux. My SUE Sioux, because I have not seen it. I don't see my Sioux in here. Yeah, I used to have a Sioux in here, and I think Chad got that one too. And he probably sold it to him, my luck. What caboose? I'll show you what caboose. So Sierra had a caboose, and when I went out to the Novi show, he gave it to me, and I rebuilt it. And then this is what I did to it. I put Sierra on the back holding a lantern. See that? I made a little lantern and Sierra's on the back of it. But this is a Sioux caboose that Chad wants really bad. Chad really wants this caboose. Watch. Chad wants that. See, Sierra's got a lantern. You know how long it took me to make that damn lantern? I made that with a little LED and a little bit of shrink tubing. But that's Sierra on the back of it. Chad wants that one pretty bad. Yes, Sierra Valley's caboose, he says. Wouldn't that be cool? How bad does Chad want that? How bad does Chad want that? We'll see how bad Chad wants it. I'll make you a special offer. Special offer, Chad. He'll have to think about this too. Where is Chad? Carla, how's it going? Train to Mandercino, there you go. Here's a really cool Western Maryland 44 tonner. That one's really cool. There's a little switcher in here too, a little Plymouth. Walthers came out with these little Plymouth switchers. If you want to see something really cute, check this shit out. This is a Walthers. I've had this out like 3 times already. No, it's not an open box. Don't give me any shit like that. But watch this. I want to show you guys this cute little... This is a cute little Plymouth. Check it out. Look at that. Look at that little thing. That's a Plymouth switcher. Oh, Chad, anything's possible. It might just cost you something. But anything's possible, Chad. Might cost you 2 auto racks. It might cost you 3 auto racks. I don't know, Chad. There's always deals to be made, Chad, right? Isn't that cool, though? That's the new Plymouth switchers from... these came from Walthers. So, kind of cool little switcher right there. But yeah, those are the new ones. And we brought one in because we weren't sure if anybody would want any of these. They're kind of a pricey little thing, and they are small. They're DCC. That's the cool thing about it. They are DCC. But we can get other ones. You just gotta, if you want one, you gotta reach out to Annie, and Annie can pull them up and get you what you want. So... you never know what Chad will do for a Sioux caboose. Look at that, Chad. I have one on the bench, but I'm trying to rebuild it for him. But I need some parts, and I'm gonna have to go to the Youth Model Railroad group to get them. Here's the caboose. Same caboose. Okay, but see the back here, this broke off of one of them, and it broke in half right there. See that? So I don't want to glue that back together. Even though I could probably make it work, I don't want to do that. So I'm working on that caboose for Chad. I am working on that. And you never know, I might just find another one for him. Yes, YMRR, yes. The Youth Model Railroad Group is a cool little store. They have a cool little store that you can go in, guys, and you can buy used engines, used cars. You can get older cars for parts or whatever you're looking for. They got a lot of cool stuff in there. I've actually bought some cars from them that I have fixed up. One of them is this... let me see if I can find it. It's a Katie. There's a Katie in here somewhere. Hold on. Nope. 40-foot box cars, coal cars. 40-footers. More box cars. There's an old Katie in here. See if I can find it. Might not be in these drawers. It might be somewhere else. Yeah, I don't think it's in here. I got an old Katie boxcar from him, and it's all metal, and it was an old roundhouse. It's a really cool car. Think you have a set? All right, well, I wanted to go live on YouTube for a little bit. I did it. I might go to TikTok tonight, see how many times I can get restrictions. You never know what'll happen. Like I said, if you're interested in any of these dummies, I got these dummies right here. And $15 a piece on those gondolas right there. 20 on the engines right here. They're dummies. They roll good. They're heavy. See that? So, there you go. All right, I'm going to jump off here. I appreciate all of you. I really do. No, it don't take long, Rodney. It take about 5 minutes and I'll be restricted. YouTube's all right. It's just hard to read them. All right, guys, I better go. So here we go. Thank you for coming in. We'll talk at you later. Bye.